Okay, so let me start at the very, very beginning. It was a normal, calm Sunday. You know, the ones where you have nothing to do, so you sleep until like 2 p.m. So I woke up, I did some internet crap, etc., talked to my friends, and on that day, one of my acquaintances, Pro, decided to organize a new event in the Technocord, otherwise known as Technoblade's sponsor Discord. We have multiple events in the Discord, actually. For example, we have Art Night, we have Hunger Games, and we have Movie Night. So, Pro's idea was that he would make kind of like a VOD night, where we would watch Technoblade's past live streams. So, you know, as a proud member of the Discord, it was only right that I joined. So, after we gathered about, like, 12 other people, we were sitting in VC, watching his VODs. It was a really fun event, though, surprisingly. We were just watching Technoblade's past live streams for like 3 hours. And that was when it happened. And by it, I mean when he joined the Discord call. So, on May 30th, at approximately 3 p.m., I hear the sound of somebody joining the call. Well, of course, I really thought nothing of it as just another person tuning into VOD night. Nothing new, until suddenly, I hear an awfully familiar deep voice, with terrible microphone quality. That's a joke. Saying, "Subscribe to Technoblade!" And then he left, never to be heard from again. Now, it took me a second. I'm sure it took everybody in the VC a second to realize what the hell just happened. So, we sat there in silence watching the Technoblade VOD. And I decided to pause the video and unmute in the VC. Here's what I said. Guys? Guys? That was when the chaos ensued. The VC went absolutely insane and everybody screamed. And no, I'm not exaggerating. Everybody was literally screaming. They were saying, "Oh my god, what the hell just happened? What the fuck? We all just started hyperventilating for the next minute." And as this was happening, Pro, the organizer, posted a screenshot and video discussion, which is also known as the General of Technocord. And people were pretty surprised. Afterwards, there was another screenshot posted by Constellation, one of my Technocord members. So suddenly, there was a huge spike of people joining VOD night. I think we had about 20 or 30 people more in the VC. They were all watching Techno VODs in hope of being in the same VC as Technoblade. But it never happened. We all knew that Technoblade would never actually join VC again. You know, I still wonder to this day why he came in to say, "Subscribe to Technoblade" to his channel members? To people who pay money to be in the Discord? And, you know, I have a feeling he's mentioned doing something like this before in one of his streams. Get this, we haven't had Technoblade content for the past month. We were starving, okay? We were starving to the point where we decided to have a VOD night. And this man joins VC at the very most unexpected moment and almost gives everybody in the VC a heart attack. But, you know, there were kind of some good aspects to that. It gave a lot of traffic to VOD night. It's kind of a cool selling point, if I'm being honest. Join VOD night for a chance to speak to Technoblade type of thing, you know. Anyways, onto a similar point. If you know anything about my Twitter, it's that I'm a gamer girl, I make art, and I'm part of something called Heart Attack Twitter. This was the event where Heart Attack Twitter originated from. It became a little bit of a meme from Technocord for the people who almost died from a heart attack when it happened. So we decided to make a cool little Twitter for the people who were there. I'm pretty sure there are only about 12 true Heart Attack Twitter members, and I'm kind of proud to be part of that. You know, the event hadn't quite settled onto me yet. I knew what happened, but it didn't really register in my mind. But, I mean, I did go brag about it to everybody. My friends, my Discord. That was kind of funny, you know, they're jealous. They're jealous. It took me about like a whole night to really think about what happened. So, I woke up the next morning and I almost died. Well, not physically, unless you want to count that time I fell off the bed, but I almost died from happiness because, you know, I realized my favorite YouTuber was in the same VC as me. And you might think I'm overreacting a little bit. I'm sure everybody who's watching this right now has a role model, whether it's another YouTuber or somebody you know in real life. And Technoblade is that person for me. In fact, he's the reason I started doing a lot of YouTube and streaming, etc. He's the reason I started practicing actual art so I can be involved in the community somehow. And I really love having a place in it. Even though the incident might seem underwhelming, a man coming in to say, subscribe to Technoblade, But it really struck me hard the next morning because I realized that I was in a VC with Technoblade. You know, the one and only. The man with the hottest elbows. Man with the cutest dog, with a bedwars win streak of 1,500. Mind you, the fastest man on Skyblock. The #1 potato farmer, the orphan slayer, the blood god. Technoblade himself was in a VC with me. So hey, if you want for something like this to happen, I recommend becoming a channel member for Technoblade. Did you know that channel members get access to exclusive emotes to use on a channel? Not only that, but you get a cool sword next to your name in Technoblade's chat. Of course, you also get access to his terrible Discord that's actually not really that terrible. Coming from my standpoint. And, on last note, subscribe to Technoblade. And me, perhaps, too. Maybe, like, you don't really have to, or like...